Only on Christ 17 TV, back upside your head with another one. And today we got Major League Baseball players I grew up on. Now this is going to be episode 13. And if you're looking for the other 12, they'll be on my playlist. So go to playlist and you will find the other 12. And this one will be added to the 12 too. So with that being said, today I got a real special one to do. It was my grandma's favorite player, and she loved her some Oakland A's, but she loved her some Mark McGuire, the Big Mac. Probably the most him and Canseco I've seen hit the farthest home runs in person. I remember I seen Canseco hit one 479 feet in the Coliseum, and I seen Mac hit one around the same, maybe about 470, 480, some like real bomb. So, Mark McGuire, a.k.a. the Big Mac. 12-time All-Star. From 87 to 92, and then from 95 to 2000. Two-time world champ, 1989 with the A's and 2011 with the St. Louis Cardinals. He was the AL Rookie of the Year in 1987, and in that year he set the rookie record for home runs in their first year with 49 bombs, okay? 49 home runs in your first year is fucking out this world, okay? He won the Gold Glove one time, that was in 1990. Three-time Silver Slugger in 1992, 1996, and in his great year of 1998. I'm telling you, 98 was something else. He led the league in RBIs in 1999. I'm shocked he didn't lead it in 1998, but that was probably Sammy Sosa because they was going back and forth. Oakland A's, Hall of Fame. Cardinals, Hall of Fame. But this is something you don't make all the time. He was on the MLB All-Century team, okay? All-Century team is crazy. Now, in 2010, McGuire publicly admitted to using PEDs during a large portion of his MLB career. But in 1998, everything was down. Attendance, viewers. The game was in a bad place, okay? So if these guys used a few PEDs, okay, but don't act like the pitchers who were throwing them the ball wasn't doing the same thing, okay? That's first of all. So, in that time, half the players were fucking juicing. So in 1998, Big Mac and Sammy Sosa put on a show for the ages and got people back watching the game. So whatever they say about this, Mark McGuire should be a Hall of Famer. But listen, in 1998, him and Sammy Sosa in the same division, rival teams, put up numbers for the ages. They were both chasing Roger Maris 61 shots. And which was crazy because Maris hit 61 home runs in 1961. Ain't that a trip? He had 61 in 61. So that year, McGuire went on to hit 70 home runs. I mean, it was must-see TV. You didn't want to miss a Big Mac at bat for nothing to save your life, okay? And I'm talking about him and Sammy Sosa every fucking day. You're checking the sports page, because back then, kids, we didn't have a cell phone to look at your stats. We were still using a sports page, or you would watch Sports Center. That was as close as you was getting. There was no going on your phone and checking. No, you had to go get the sports page, which I love to read that, or you would have to wait around and watch Sports Center. Baseball tonight, matter of fact. Okay? So, that year was a special year to watch any games. I mean, they were tearing up back and forth all year. So, 70 home runs stood for 3 years until Barry Bonds came along, another person who they said was on the juice. And Barry hit 73 in another year that was, I mean, amazing to watch any player just go at it at that. So, my thoughts on Big Mac, my grandma's favorite player. I got to meet Big Mac when I was a kid. He signed my ball and all kind of shit. I do not have that ball no more, and I'm so upset because I had Hall of Famers on that ball. I mean, I had Dave Stewart. I mean, I had Dennis Eckersley. I had Ricky Henderson. I had people on that ball where I kick myself in the ass today. My mom and me and my little brother were moving, so we put all our stuff in storage. Baseball cards. I mean, my freaking autographed ball. I had pictures of Joe Montana, Ronnie Lott, Roger Craig autographed, and we lost the storage. My mother did not have the money to pay it, and I lost all my paraphernalia from my sports. My baseball cards, my autographed ball, which today, all that shit would be worth so much money if I could have somehow maintained that, but, you know, shit happens. I don't blame nobody. But Mark McGuire was one of the first players that I was in awe about. Like, oh my God, did you see how far this guy hit? Like, everybody wanted to hit it like Mark did. I mean, you wanted to be McGuire with the knees bent in and his stance. Are you shitting me? He would hit that shit to the moon. So, with him getting into the Oakland A's and the St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame, I think, to be honest, they need to let those guys in. Big Mac, Sammy, Clemens, all these guys need to be put in the Hall of Fame. Because during that time, everybody was juicing damn near. So it's not fair to just say, okay, we caught him, and him, or didn't even catch these guys. He admitted it. He was keeping it real. Like, yeah, I mean, Canseco was doing it. He was doing it. Everybody was taking some kind of shit. So I don't think it's fair for those folks who say, yeah, he cheated. Well, listen, everybody was cheating. It's like saying spitballs, shit they doing with the ball back then when they wasn't checking your glove every time you get 3 outs. People been finding advantages since the beginning of time to make sure they don't lose. And this is no fucking different. Barry Bonds, all these guys should be in the Hall of Fame. And all you got to know is in that time frame, most of the people were doing it. Now, there's a few people I think who was clean, like Griffey, Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas did not have to bulk up. He was a fucking monster, okay? So I think Big Mac, for all the accomplishments, just for him and Sammy Sosa to bring baseball back to where it should be, where I'm telling you, people were walking away from the game, not watching MLB no more until these guys put on a show for the summer for the ages. I'm talking about these fucking stadiums were packed. When fucking the Cubs played on TV or the Cardinals or they played each other, are you kidding me? Bars were filled. Ballparks were filled. Houses were filled. You wanted to get home from work to make sure you sit in front of your TV with a cold beer and watch this game because you knew somebody was knocking it out the park. And how far were they going to hit the ball is you wanted to know. Because McGuire and Sammy Sosa that year, they bring the eyes and the fans back to baseball. You can't take that from them. Yeah, they might have juiced, but that ain't got nothing to do with their eye hitting the ball. Okay, you can get big, but you still gotta have the eye for the ball to hit the ball. It's not an easy thing. It's not as simple as you think it is. It's not like you're juicing and you're in a weightlifting fucking contest. No, you're trying to hit 100-mile-per-hour fastball or an 82-mile-per-hour changeup after you've seen 2 straight fastballs. It's not simple. But there's no way these guys should be held out of the Hall of Fame for what they did for the game. Yeah, you could say they cheated, but this game was on a downfall. Attendance was down. Viewers were down watching the game on TV. People wasn't watching baseball like that until these 2 guys went on a fucking tear and had a summer for the fucking ages. So I don't think it's fair that you point out this guy, that guy. He publicly admitted it. He said, yeah, I did it for a good portion of my career. Did he do it in his first year when he hit 49? I seriously doubt it. So it just proves you there. In a rookie year, he hit 49 bombs and was not even probably juicing. He just got to the league. But if everybody's doing it, then why not you do it so you can keep up with everybody else? I mean, come on, so be it. But there's no way these guys should be left out of the Hall of Fame. McGuire needs to be in there. Canseco should be there. I mean, Sammy, Roger Clemens, Rafael Palmeiro. I mean, all these guys had a great years and brought a lot to the game. You know what I'm saying? Big Mac, the Rocket. I mean, come on, bro. Goes on and fucking on. It's crazy. So with that being said, man, I just had to drop something on Big Mac. This is my grandma's favorite player. This is one of my favorite players growing up. You talking about hitting the ball a country mile? That was Big Mac. That was Big Mac. Rookie year coming in hitting 49 bombs. Led the league his rookie year in home runs. That doesn't happen, people. That does not fucking happen. This is one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. And to make the all-century team, okay, you got to be a special player. You got to be a special damn player to make the all-century team. And for years and years, you're going to have the debate. Should he go in? Should he not? I think he absolutely should. Those guys saved the game. When people were walking away, attendance was down crazy. Viewers were down crazy. Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, in that summer, boy, they brought the viewers, the fans back to the ballpark, filled the bars back up. I mean, it was great for baseball. Whatever you say, they cheated, whatever you want to fucking say, they saved Major League Baseball when it was at its worst. When people weren't going to games. When people weren't watching. Here you come, 2 ball players chasing Mantle's record. One of the greatest records of all time when somebody beats out Babe Ruth. I mean, come on. There's nothing like Major League records because it's all about numbers and how hard it's going to get. It's like Pete Rose. Pete Rose gambled on his own team. And now all of a sudden you got all these fucking gambling sites for sports. And he's not in the Hall of Fame with his hit record that'll probably never be broken in history. So with that being said, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. And like I tell you every time, around this time, we are on episode 13 of Major League Players I Grew Up On. And today's guy is Mark McGuire, the Big Mac, my granny's favorite player. So with that being said, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Be looking out for episode 14 really soon. And everybody have a blessed day. See you on the next episode, guys.